Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as the title suggests, I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me. I'm just gonna do my makeup. I have a few new products I wanna share with you guys, and I just kind of feel like chatting. It's just been kind of a rough day. By the way, if you can see the bruising and swelling of my lips, I do get lip filler, and I just went a couple days ago to get it touched up, and I don't know why, but this time around I bruised real bad. I was bleeding a lot. And I vlogged the whole thing for you guys, so that will be coming shortly. I'm updating like throughout the week each day to show you like how they're healing and the swelling and all that kind of stuff. So once it's been a full week and I have like my final lips, I will edit that video and post it. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. That video will be coming very soon. So yeah, if you guys saw my last vlog, I mentioned that I got a whole bunch of new makeup from Colourpop, and I decided I would just do like a separate video and share all of the stuff there. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm just moisturizing first with the GRWM Vitamin C Renewing Moisturizer. This is a nice lightweight like daytime moisturizer. And then once that has kind of sunken in and dried, I'm gonna apply the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I love this primer. So I'm just gonna kind of tap that so it can sink in. All right, now I'm going to apply the Colourpop No Filter Sticks. Mine is in the shade Medium 81N, which I think is actually a really good match for me right now. And you guys, I love this foundation stick. I've already worn it, I want to say like 3 times at least. And oh my god, if you saw that vlog that I was talking about, towards the end of it, this is what I am wearing, and wow, it looks amazing. And I show you in that vlog like what my face looks like after like 8.5 hours, I think it is, and it looks so good. So I'm gonna just blend that out with a brush. I just feel like in general, the last like month or so, I've just been feeling not like myself. Normally I feel like I'm just very chill, very laid back, like pretty much always in a good mood. If people like say something insulting to me, if I get a negative comment on YouTube, I just let it roll off my back. I'm gonna kind of put this on my lips a little bit too to cover up the bruising. Now I look even weirder. Okay, cool. I look like Uncle Fester a little bit right now. Yeah. But lately I've just been like so bitchy and like so sensitive. Like if somebody says something that could even slightly come off as like rude or insulting, I just come for them. Like I just have no patience or tolerance lately. Now I'm going to apply the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium 26. And actually when I placed my order, you can get the stick foundation and the concealer together in a duo. I think you end up saving like $2 or something if you buy them together. And on the website, I just selected like what my skin tone was, and it picked the shades for me, which I thought was pretty cool. And I'm gonna blend out my concealer with a brush as well. I've been watching Raw Beauty by Christy, and I love the way she does her makeup. It just looks so like natural and dewy and glowy and just beautiful, the way I like my makeup. And she just uses a brush for everything. Like she doesn't use a beauty blender. And then I'm gonna set just my under eyes with the Derma Blend Translucent Loose Powder. My parents just got home, and now my dog is like going nuts. But I'm not even going to really like bake my under eyes. I'm just gonna kind of swipe some of this powder. Now I'm gonna fill in my brows with the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil in medium brown. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been like kind of in a bitchy mood, and I've just been feeling like I kind of need like a break. Like, I don't know, I need a vacation, I think, because I just get socially exhausted. Like, I love my job. I love what I do. I love that I get to interact with different people every day. Like, it keeps things fun and exciting. But I am a pretty introverted person and I like to be alone. I like to just sit in silence. I'm not really a big talker, which might be funny to some of you because I know in my videos I can get very chatty. I don't know, like working in a salon and dealing with clients every day and having to talk to people and kind of like put on a show almost gets a little exhausting after a while. So yeah, if you have left me a comment on one of my videos recently and I came at you with kind of a mean bitchy response, I apologize. I don't know what's gotten into me, like, ugh. Now I'm gonna take this Colourpop blush. This is one of their pressed powder cheek blushes. I do not remember the name of it. I'll put it right here on the screen. I put it in this little compact. So these compacts, they sell separately on the website. I believe it was $1. And it's so cute because it comes with a mirror and everything, and you just pop the pressed powder inside. So yeah, this is a blush shade, but the reviews online said it was like a really good bronzer shade. Not too cool toned, not too warm. It's a little bit light for me, so I do have to kind of build it up, but it builds really nicely. Oh, by the way, my piercings, if you guys saw, I posted a vlog maybe a month or no, like 2 months ago now. Beginning of March is when I got these done. So I got my tragus pierced and also my conch. And a few people actually commented, they were like, it's not good to get a hoop when you get your conch pierced because then it won't heal and blah, blah, blah. Because I guess you'll like hit it more than if you were to just get like a straight through post. But this one has been totally fine. I haven't had any issues with it at all whatsoever. My tragus though, the place where I went to get it pierced, which by the way, the hoop came standard for this and a hoop came standard for this as well, but I didn't want a hoop. I wanted just like a little stud. For my nose contour, I'm actually gonna do a cream contour. I feel like doing the cream looks a little more natural than a powder for the nose. So this is the Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick in medium tan. I've been using this like for my face as well, like if I want a super glowy, dewy look. But I figured just for the sake of the video, because I want to use all my new Colourpop stuff, I would do the powder on my cheeks. My dog just came down here and you can probably hear him drinking his water. But yeah, anyway, so the earring that she put in, it was just like a straight through post. But whenever you go and you get something pierced, the initial piece of jewelry that they put in usually is like extra long, so that there's extra room in case you swell, which is pretty typical and normal as the piercing is healing, like that will happen. So for, I wanna say like 2 or 3 weeks, it was doing really well. I had no issues with it, like it was healing, it was great. I was keeping it clean. And then one day I must have like slept on it funny or something because I woke up in the morning and my ear just felt and looked really swollen. So I went to go clean it and the front of the earring literally just fell right off. And the post was like sticking out from the back, but I was so swollen and it wasn't long enough, so it wasn't even sticking all the way out through the front, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't making it all the way through the piercing. Hey, my ear was so swollen that it like just pushed the earring apart basically. So I was like freaking out. I didn't know what to do. So I ended up putting a nose ring, actually, like a nose stud in there, which is super long, so it's perfect. It has plenty of room. So I've been keeping it clean. I've been cleaning it 2 times a day with saline. And then I've been putting this oil on it. It's like a blend of like tea tree oil, vitamin E, hemp oil, jojoba oil, like a whole bunch of stuff, and it is doing really well. Like I had a big nasty looking keloid on it. It was bleeding, it was horrible, and now it's like really gone down. Like it still has a keloid, but it's definitely healing and looking so much better, and it doesn't feel swollen, it doesn't hurt, so we're good. But I was really annoyed by that. Anyway, this is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Matte Blush. Super Shock Cheek Matte Blush in the color No Vacancy. It's a beautiful coral. And I love, if you guys have never tried any Colourpop shadows. They're Super Shock ones. They're so creamy, and it's almost like in the pan it feels kind of wet when you touch it, but then when you apply it, it just goes on like a powder. It's really weird, but I love it. And they're super blendable. Then for highlight, I have the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Pearlized highlight in the shade Flexitarian. And this highlight, oh my god, if I can find my brush, here we go. Are you ready for this? Oh my god, I just cannot. I put a little bit in the inner corner. Okay, I got so excited to show you how pretty this highlight is that I just went a little too crazy with it. So I'm just gonna take that brush that I used to blend out the foundation, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of that bronzer and just kind of put it in the crease of my eyes. I don't really want to do anything with my eyeshadow, but I'm just gonna put this just to kind of make the whole face a little more cohesive. By the way, have you guys been watching Game of Thrones? Ooh, I am not caught up yet, so don't talk to me about the newest season, okay? I'm almost done with season 4, and I'm trying to get caught up. My goal is to be fully caught up so that I can watch like the final episode on TV when it airs. I attempted to watch it like a few years ago, and I just like could not follow along and get into it for the life of me. I'm gonna line my lips with the IT Cosmetics Your Lips But Better in Blushing Nude. So I made it almost to the end of season 1, and then I just gave up on it. But my boyfriend now is like all caught up with the show. He's read some of the books, so he like totally understands what's going on. So I told him, you gotta sit down with me. We're gonna watch the show from episode 1, and you're gonna answer all my questions and explain to me what's going on and who is who and what house they belong to and how are they all related to each other. Because there's a lot of characters, there's a lot going on, and it's kind of hard to follow. It's one of those shows where you definitely have to pay like full attention. Okay, well, I feel like any hope of my lips looking good right now is useless. They're still healing. They're going through some shit right now. Oh, and this, by the way, is the Colourpop So Juicy Plumping Gloss in the shade Roundabout. And I love this. And obviously I don't need a plumping gloss right now, but I really feel like it works. It definitely makes your lips look a little bit plumper, and it's not like uncomfortable on the lips. It doesn't like burn or sting. It just gives like a minty kind of tingling feeling, and it's nice and opaque, which I really like too. So that is the finished makeup. This has been like my go-to look forever, basically. Like, I love just a simple natural look where I don't look like I have on a lot of makeup, but the skin is just very flawless, nice glow. And all of the Colourpop stuff that I got, I absolutely love. I highly recommend the stick foundation if you haven't tried it already. I like the concealer a lot too, and that highlight, like, new favorite highlight of all time, seriously. And all of that stuff came out to like between $40 and $45, I want to say. Super inexpensive, which makes it even better. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what new makeup you've tried out lately. What are you loving right now? What stuff should I try next? What do you recommend? Let me know. Let's talk down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.